In a small village, there was a kind young man, about 25 years old. He was known for his patience and kindness. Every morning, he would walk along the same path to visit a nearby place of worship. He believed in helping others and staying peaceful, no matter the situation. On this path, there lived an older woman. She had a very bitter personality and disliked the young man without any reason. One day, as the man walked by, the woman decided to throw garbage at him. It was her way of showing anger. To her surprise, the young man didn't yell or show any frustration. He simply cleaned himself and continued walking. The next morning, the same thing happened again. The woman stood by her window, ready to throw trash as he passed by. Again, the man didn't say a word. He didn't even look up at her window. He quietly cleaned himself and went on his way. This became a daily routine. The woman continued her rude behavior, and the man continued to stay calm. Some people in the neighborhood noticed this strange situation. They asked the young man, "Why don't you say something to her?" He replied, "It's not my place to be angry. Maybe she's going through some difficulties in her life." The woman, on the other hand, grew more annoyed. She thought, why doesn't he ever fight back? Why is he so calm? Days turned into weeks, and the man's patience never faded. He stayed polite and gentle. One morning, as he walked by the house, something unusual happened. The woman didn't appear. He looked up at the window, but it was closed. No garbage was thrown on him. The young man paused and thought, maybe she is not feeling well. He decided to check on her. He knocked on her door. After a moment, a weak voice called out, "Who is it?" "It's the young man who passes by your house every morning," he said gently. The woman was surprised to hear his voice. She struggled to get out of bed but couldn't. The man, sensing her difficulty, opened the door and stepped inside. He found her lying in bed, looking pale and sick. "You look very unwell," he said softly. "Can I help you with something?" The woman was shocked. She thought, this is the same man I treated so badly, and yet he's here to help me? The young man didn't wait for her answer. He cleaned her room, brought her fresh water, and even prepared a small meal for her. The woman couldn't hold back her emotions. Tears rolled down her cheeks as she asked, "Why are you helping me? I've been so cruel to you." The man replied with a smile, "It's my belief that we should always help others, no matter how they treat us." His words touched her heart. She realized how wrong she had been. "I'm so sorry," the woman said. "I don't know why I was so angry with you. Can you forgive me?" The man nodded and said, "Of course. Life is too short to hold grudges." From that day on, the woman changed completely. She became kind and polite, and she even started helping others in the neighborhood. The young man's patience and kindness had transformed her heart. This story reminds us that kindness and honesty always win, even in the face of anger and hatred. Story 2, The Honest Merchant and the Wise Woman. Long ago, in a busy town, there lived a young merchant. He was only 25 years old but was known for his honesty. People trusted him because he always spoke the truth and treated everyone with fairness. In the same town, there lived a wealthy businesswoman. She was wise, successful, and admired by everyone. One day, the woman needed someone to manage her trade caravans. She wanted someone who was trustworthy. After asking around, many people recommended the young merchant. They said, "He is honest and hardworking." The woman decided to meet him. She asked, "Would you manage my trade caravan to a distant city?" The young man agreed, saying, "I will do my best to ensure the success of your business." He carefully planned the journey, ensuring the safety of the goods and treating the workers fairly. When the caravan returned, the businesswoman was amazed. Not only did the young merchant bring back a huge profit, but he also earned the respect of everyone. Her servant told her, "The young man is not only honest but also kind to everyone." The woman was deeply impressed. She thought, "This man is unlike anyone I've met before." Over time, she got to know him better and saw his honesty in every aspect of his life. One day, she decided to propose marriage to him. She said, "I admire your character, and I believe we can build a life based on trust and respect." The young merchant was surprised but grateful. He accepted her proposal, and they became partners in both life and business. Their marriage was full of love, trust, and mutual respect. Together, they helped many people in their community. Their honesty inspired others to live with integrity. One of their neighbors said, "I've never seen a couple so dedicated to helping others." Years later, people still talked about their story. They said, honesty brought them success and happiness. This story teaches us that honesty is not just a trait but a way of life. It can open doors to opportunities and build strong relationships. When we live with honesty, we earn the trust and respect of others, just like the young merchant and the wise woman. Both stories show us the power of honesty and kindness. Whether it's patience in the face of anger or truthfulness in business, these qualities always lead to success. The young man's kindness melted the heart of the angry woman, proving that good character can change lives. The merchant's honesty earned him not only success but also a loving partner and a respected place in his community. These lessons are timeless and apply to everyone, no matter where they live or what they do. These stories are about the life of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. The young man in the stories is Prophet Muhammad. But we added extra sentences and parts to make them easier to understand and learn from. The purpose is to help you learn English through inspiring stories while teaching moral values like kindness, honesty, and forgiveness. If you want to learn English through simple and motivational stories, please subscribe to our channel. We create fun and easy content for English learners.